Welcome back to the channel. I am on my way to Jasper. So, little backstory. We left last Friday and headed out into the Ghost public land. Camped. Saturday we just hung out, relaxed for the day. This is Cody and I. And met up with our buddies on Sunday morning. We went and did Lost Knife Trail, which connects to Margaret Lake Loop. So we went up to Margaret Lake, went swimming, and then Cody and I headed back into Calgary because he actually blew his CV axle. So we fixed that, and then went down into McLean, hung out in McLean for the night, and then the following day we headed in probably the most remote camp spot out there, right on the Elbow River. We were so far in, you could actually see where other people on the other side of the river were, and they were really confused on how we got trucks back there. But it was a truck trail, pretty difficult, but nothing that the trucks couldn't handle. It was a lot of fun. So right now I left, went home for the day, and then so Cody cut his hand and had to go to the hospital and get stitches, so we decided to call the trip off, just so he didn't get his hand infected or anything like that. So we originally were going to go down to Livingston. So right now I'm just going to Jasper. I've never been out here before, so I'm super excited to go see. And unfortunately I'm going to be paying for campgrounds out here, but whatever. I think it'll be worth it, and I should enjoy it. But just to show how hot it is, $38 degrees. And I'm in the middle of the mountains. This is ridiculous. So I just bought my pass to get into Jasper National Park, and I got a killer deal. I was only going to stay till Saturday. It's currently Wednesday, but it was $10 off since tomorrow's Canada Day, so I booked myself an extra day in here. So now I'm on the, Icefield Park something. I'll figure out what the name of it is, but I've heard this is a really nice drive. So I've made it to camp. Made it a couple hours ago. It's I think it's called Wilcox Campground. You can do tents, small RVs, stuff like that in here. It's not too bad. It's pretty reasonably priced, $24 a night, so not horrible. I think right now my plan is just to spend tonight, Wednesday, spend the whole day, just kind of relax. I got a book to read, hang out for the day, walk around and just enjoy the sun. And then on I think I'm on Friday, I'll probably go check out the ice fields and head into Jasper, and then who knows, maybe come back to this campsite that following night. So we'll see what it is, but I'm just going to show you the campground that I'm at right now. So this is kind of the Loop's main road. There's a campsite right across from where I am. And then the entrance is just farther down that way. But we got a hut here. It's got a stove in there, picnic tables. There's already firewood in here. The good thing about this campsite is it's free firewood. And then here's the truck setup that I've got going. This should be the first video with the new tent and everything on it. I've already got about 4 nights in it, and it's super comfy. It's kind of uncomfortably hot just with the weather that we're getting here in Alberta, but Got the awning out. Use that tomorrow for some shade. And then I did bring the propane fire pit because I wasn't too sure if there'd be a fire ban. So I got that hooked up. We'll probably start that in a little bit instead of chopping up the firewood. But like I said, free firewood at this campsite, which is pretty sweet and pretty rare. So just gonna relax for the rest of the night and yeah, enjoy these mountain views. Good morning, everybody. Happy Canada Day. It is Thursday, July 1st. So just out here, still in Jasper. It's the following morning, and I'm just doing some breakfast and some coffee right now. I'm trying out a new French press style. So far, just an absolute awesome day. We got one of Dan Greck's books from The Road Chose Me, so I'm enjoying that. And now it's lunchtime, so I'm just cooking up some smokies here. Well, that should about do it for night number 2. Got all my firewood chopped up. I got a jalapeno cheddar burger on the go. Just listen to some music, and I'm going to read more of The Road Chose Me while sitting around the fire. And I did ask, it's high risk for fires out here this weekend, but the COs came by and I asked them real quick if there was a fire ban, and as long as you put the fire out, you're good. I was prepared, and I did bring a propane fire pit just in case. But yeah, man, what a hot day. Just hanging out. It was, I don't know what the temperature was. I have zero cell service, but it was probably 35 if I was to guess. It was hot. So, but it's awesome so far. So I'm not too sure if you can see through these trees, but there's a thunderstorm rolling and you can hear the thunder just booming in the background. And the clouds have been rolling over very slowly. So, I think to be on the safe side, I put my rain fly back on. Since it was so hot, I had it off so I could open the top window. And I think the thunderstorm, you might get some wind, so I'm probably be safe to put the awning away. I have no idea if you can see me or hear me, but this is the craziest weather I have ever slept in while camping. It is a nasty thunderstorm out there. I got the upper window open right above my head here. I had the rain fly off, and luckily I kind of thought about it. I saw dark clouds way out, so I threw that on. I would have been sleeping in the truck tonight if I didn't put that on. But I feel bad. There's a lot of people on ground tents out here this weekend. And, oh, that'd be just miserable. I'm so happy I've got a rooftop tent. All right, this is a great start for day number 3. I went up to Athabasca Glacier. I just walked up as far as it would let me go, and then made it down to Tangle Creek on my way to Jasper, where there is a beautiful waterfall that you can climb pretty far up on and take some epic shots and photos. So I had an absolute blast yesterday. So I left my campsite, which is called Wilcox, and then went to the Columbia Icefield Center. Walked around there for a little bit, and then I went over to you can cross the street and walk as far as the pathway lets you to the Athabasca Glacier. Went up there, just kind of read all the history on it as I was walking up, and then I ended up leaving there, and I cruised down the road a little bit farther and made it to Tangle Creek. And there's a pretty crazy waterfall there, so I hiked up it, took some awesome photos. You're pretty high up when you go up there. And then I kept moving on. It was super nice out, sunny, and made it to Athabasca Falls, which was crazy. That was probably one of the highlights, I would say. The water was rushing, like it was insane. So, and it was cold when you get down to the water there. So I spent probably 45 minutes walking around, exploring that, and then just made my way to Jasper. Just did the last little push. Walked around downtown or Main Street and went to, I think it was called Downstream Pub, and just got there some food, a beer, hung out, went into a couple of gift shops, and then I decided there's a couple of camp spots up in that way, so I explored a few of them, and they were all full. So I was a little bit worried just because it's the Canada Day long weekend. But I made it back to that camp spot that I was at. I ended up going to the exact same spot too, so that was super cool. It was an awesome trip. I'm definitely going back to that area. I don't care if I have to pay. It's so nice up there. So yeah, super excited to look back or to going back out there. Maybe get a couple other people to join and do some hikes or something like that. But if you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Now that it's summertime, I'm hopefully getting out more, and it's nice. It makes it easier that I've got the rooftop tent, so I don't really have to pack up anything. I can just hit the road and go. So like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.